ครับหน้าเนอแหกหมดแล้วครับทีนี้อาการยังไงครับทำป้านเขามาโอ้โหขึ้นมาครับโอ้โหต่อยป้านนับบอกว่าเกียรติและศักดิ์ศรีแชมป์ระดับป้านนี่เดินอีกแล้วเดินอีกแล้วเดินอีกแล้วป้าเดินอีกแล้ว
This fighter expending a lot of energy in this round. Despite what the judges' scorecards read, there are no losers in this one.
เดินอีกแล้วป้าเดินอีกแล้วนะครับป้าเดินเลียมเลียเคลียยันเคโอครับทีนี้ไอหมัดพยักพักทีเคโอครับท่านผู้ชมแต่เท่ากันด้วยอันแน่ปาดผมมาสั้นด้วยนะครับที่47เข้าไปแล้วนะครับปาด47แล้วไอหนุ่มที่มาท้าชิงนี้มันประมาณ40ต้นๆหรือเปล่าหรือยังไงลืมดูนะครับ40ต้นหรือ30ปลายๆนะท่านผู้ชม30ปลายๆหรือว่าขึ้น40ต้นๆแล้วหรือเปล่านี่กรรมการตัดสินใน TKO นะครับนี่แปลว่า TKO แปลว่ายุติการชกท่านผู้ชมถ้า KO ที่ชนะน็อกนะเท่าที่เห็นนะครับจากตรงนี้นะครับ TKO มาถึงยุติการชกฝั่งตรงข้ามนี่ไม่สามารถสู้ด้วยต่อได้นะครับ TKO ถ้า KO นี่นับ10หรืออะไรประมาณนี้ท่านผู้ชมโดนต่อยจนนับ10นะครับหรือไม่ลุกขึ้นมาเขาเรียก KO TKO นี่จากที่เห็นนี่คือโดนปรับแพ้ละบอกว่าไม่ไหวนะครับสภาพไม่เหมาะจะชกต่อประมาณนั้นป้าป้องกันเห็นขัดไว้ได้ขนหนึ่งครับเนี่ยไปเป็นรองแต้มตอนยก2นะท่านผู้ชมวิชามันเดเซเลอร์คิกเกนะครับและแต้มในจริงๆแต้มเท่ากันแต่โดนปรับเป็น TKO ไปนะท่านผู้ชมป้องกันตำแหน่งแชมป์ไว้ได้อย่างเหนียวแน่นหนาแน่นนะครับผมฟาร์มานุส
Food in the freezer. Them man try step with the heater. That's why my G's them roll with a squeezer. Expensive gas for the meter. Call me the teacher. True man I leading. Call me a leader. Getting my peas up. Won't get a feel up. Is she in feeler? Food in the freezer. Them man try step with the heater. That's why my G's them roll with a squeezer. Expensive gas for the meter. Call me the teacher. True man I leading. Call me a leader. Pull up on a set, I might let man know what time that this is. If man move wicked, make man swim with the sharks and fishes. Respect my wishes, got bare cracks and I step like kisses. And my fit stay clean like dishes, that's why gal wanna give man kisses. Gal wanna give man hugs, I don't drink and I don't do drugs. I used to wear my heart on a sleeve, that's why nowadays man I don't do love. Fake love might get a man killed, fake love might get a man drilled. I had to tell them let a man heal. Tell a man ease up, getting my peas up, won't get a feel up, is she in feeler? Food in the freezer, them man try step with the heater. That's why my G's them roll with a squeezer. Expensive gas for the meter. Call me the teacher, true man I leading, call me a leader. Down for the anarchy, them man I sing to the feds like Valerie. Any violations, man I see casualty. Even my manager still can't manage me. Non-stop working, down for the salary. Every day engine burning the calorie. Deep meditation, man can't channel me.
บอกเขาท้าชิงอีกแล้วนะท่านผู้ชมเขาอยู่ที่4เขาต้องอยู่ BC ที่3 IBF ที่2 IBO แล้วก็ซิลอะไรนะอยู่อันดับ2วันเวลาเนี่ย
my G's then roll with a squeezer.
โอ้มาช้าไวเหลือเกินนะครับ
Call me the teacher, true man I leading, call me a leader. Getting my peas up, won't get a feel up, issuing feeler.
เจอเรา TKO แล้วก็ไป KO คาวตันมานะสกอตคัชลีย์สปิริตซิดิชันกับ TKO กอนซาเลสมานะครับกอนซาเลสโดน TKO ต่อยดีอยู่นะผู้ชมส่วนสปิริตดิซิชันชนะคาวตันมาแต่5 หนสุดท้ายที่เจอกับป้าเนี่ยเคยเจอแค่2 หนนะครับท่านผู้ชมนะทำไมสถิติขึ้นอย่างนี้รู้สึกจะเคยต่อยกันแล้วแต่ว่ามันนานเขาลบทิ้งไปหรืออะไรวันเวลาหรืออะไรหรือเปล่าโดนป้า TKO เนี่ยครับทั้ง2 หนเลยก็ว่าได้นะครับอย่างนั้นนะครับกลับมาท้าไวมากป้านก็เอาละโฆษณาเยอะครับช่วงหลังนี่จังแล้วนะครับจะแขวนนวมอยู่แล้วมาริโอโอป้านครับแฟนมิตรกรีดอะไรพวกนี้ป้านเอาหมดครับเกี่ยวกับสื่อนะท่านผู้ชมฟิตซ้อมก็ตามภาษานะครับตามภาษานะครับดีเฟนส์ไว้หน่อยครับเดี๋ยวดูอายุนามความต่างกันหรืออะไรด้วยก็ใส่นวมกางเกงแหมมาถึงสีน้ำตาลนะท่านผู้ชมไปเปลี่ยนแปลงเรื่องแต่งกายของป้าสักนิดนึงมวยระดับแชมป์โลกครับป้องกันตำแหน่งต้องสมผมเปลี่ยนสักหน่อยครับนี่ทรงนี้สื่อทรงอาหารอเมริกันนะท่านผู้ชมนะก็ผมว่าไม่ค่อยเท่ผมยาวขึ้นมาหน่อยหนึ่งครับชมครับเปลี่ยนสีนวมนะครับสีนี้สวยอยู่นะครับ ครับไปเปลี่ยนสีดวงมาครับ
Hope you brought your wetsuit and your flippers. We're underwater at the Atlantis. And here with me, my broadcast colleague, it's Johnny Nelson.
Todd, always a pleasure to work with you. Always a pleasure.
And now it's time for our tale
ต่าง
of
กัน
the
10
tape.
ปีท่านผู้ชม เดี๋ยวดูสถิติการช
First
ก
is the boss
สักหน่อย
from the United States of America. And they are the undisputed champ. They won by TKO in their last fight.
สี่ฝักป้านนะครับ
They'll be facing Showboat from the United States of America. The last time we saw them in action, they lost by a TKO. Let's see how they bounce back here.
ดูสถิติของที่ฝั่งหนึ่ง
One of the hottest tickets around. The time has finally arrived.
มา
These
ใส่น
two
วมสี
men
ขาว
have
เขาวันนี้
been jawing at each other for months. The talking is finally over. Now it's time to fight. He takes that jab. These punches coming from every angle. He left his chin exposed and he got caught. Everybody's got their eye on the champion. You have to defend that belt. Nice hook. They exchange punches. He needs to be careful not to punch himself out. Is he going to punch himself out, though? Gotta let your hands go a little bit. It's okay to be aggressive now. A straight right just misses. This round's still up for grabs with just 10 seconds to go. That was almost a 10-8 round. Well, we've just taken a big breath, and here we go again. Coming off that fantastic last round, let's see if he can keep his momentum going.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
Every time they throw a shot, they get countered. There's nothing quite like the chemistry between a fighter and their coach, and this partnership is working great. He just gets out of the way of that right uppercut. His stamina is off the charts. Be a judge in this fight as both fighters have had their big moments.
Skill for skill, tap for tap. It's just like a match made in heaven.
These two fighters are he step in? And down goes the boss. Wow, that impact was incredible. Let's take another look at it.
โดนนับก่อนอีกแล้ว
It's been all one-way traffic with just 10 seconds to go in the round. What a huge momentum.
โค้ชก็บอกว่า
There's the bell to start round 3. He couldn't finish him
Giải
off in the
quyết
last
bằng
round.
lẽ
Let's
bao
see
mà
what
không-
this has in store for us.
Clark, listen to me. If I knock somebody down like that round, you know this round coming out? He's getting everything, full barrel because I know his legs are gone. So this, you watch what's going to happen. If he doesn't, I'll be very, very surprised.
This is a historical moment. Not many boxers get to 50 fights. An absolute warrior. That uppercut misses. The corner's got to take a good look at their fight, and the glass has been
อุ้ย
dropped.
โดนอีกแล้ว
That
ตัว
body shot, and it froze him in his... How about that will to win and refusal to stay down as this fight continues?
What resilience to be down and to be back up again, to get yourself back into fight again, to show your fitness and determination. Maximum respect.
It's a good start to the round for this guy.
No doubt at all. You can see who's winning. You can see who's got it in hand. You can see who's comfortable. Or it's a bit of a mousetrap.
Starting to take some deep breaths now, but still fighting hard. The fighter's vision is paramount, and the referee may stop it here. To the relief of the fans here, this fight will continue. Final 10 seconds. He's been knocked down, but at least not
เหนื่อยนะบ้าน
back at it in round 4.
Đúng chưa,
Gotta
bảo
get the
đưa.
momentum shift coming their way. What can they do here?
That knockdown we just saw was a heavy knockdown. I'd be very, very surprised if he'll come out fresh as a daisy. That's not going to happen. He's got to hustle now. He's got to bluff it.
Well, we may be in for a short fight. This fighter, an absolute animal. Look at the KO percentage. Hold on to your seats, folks. Deciding to let it all hang out here in this round. Good counter punch. Not a lot of punch output. Thought there would be some more action here. Those who thought this would be a mismatch, you are sorely... I wouldn't be surprised if they stopped this fight considering the swelling and the bruising. And I can't believe that it's ended this way.
This should have been
โอ้
stopped.
โหโดนอีกแล้วครับ โอ้โห
Another TKO win here, John.
ไม่ใช่คู่โจของป้านนะครับเนี่ย
Let's see it again.
บอกว่า
TKOs, they finish
TKO
so much
ครับ
well, it's like being kicked out of a club.
ไม่ใช่คู่โจของป้านครับ นี่ขนาดโดนนับไป2 หนนะท่านผู้ชม ป้องกันไว้ได้แล้วขนาดแต้มเป็นรองนะครับนี้ครับ แล้วไอ้กรรมการแต่ละยกเนี่ยเป็นรองแต้มเป็นรองถึง2 ยกนะครับในยกที่3นำมาแล้วก็คะแนนโดยรวมเนี่ยด้านหลังสุดเนี่ยก็เป็นรอง2 ยกต่อยไป3 ยกแน่นอนว่าคะแนนหลังสุดก็ต้องเป็นรองนะครับเพราะเป็นรองมาตั้ง2 ยกกันนะ มานำในยกที่3นะครับแต่ดัน TKO ซะก่อนไอ้ป้าเนี่ยพันดูสิไฟหนึ่งจะแขวนนั่นไหลครับโปป้ามีตัวเดียวที่พอจะชิงเข็มขัดได้นี่ครับแล้วก็อันดับอยู่ด้านบนที่เห็นนะ400,000 600,000กับ1,300,000นะครับทีนี้สกิล83เลือดก็ชนะ KO TKO โอ้ชนะรวดKO กับ TKO แล้วก็ TKO มาชนะคนอื่นมานะครับแต่เจอกับป้าเนี่ยโดนป้าต่อย KO ไปถึง2 คนเลย
Yeah, that hate the grind and sweat the blood and time my motivation. I work too hard too long and not be in the conversation. My team been up way up, ain't nothing less than domination. I got the game to save with lock and key and combination. Keep it goal at high sight, don't focus on what's hindsight. Sleeping on me till I'm night night, it's my time in a bright light. Don't ever bend no mind and keep it pushing, don't ever give them a sound. They gon' love you when you shine it, but they wanna talk about you when you down. Motivation, all that hating that they doing, motivation. Staying winning, nothing less, ain't no consolation. Used to tell me that I couldn't, that's my motivation. Yeah, my motivation, motivation. All this money on my mind, that's my motivation. You talking, but you not up in the conversation. They all wanting me to stop, that's my motivation. Yeah, my motivation. Yeah, bad time that I came through, and I got one for the boy. Hey, now I'm finna ball out, step back, shoot for the score. Hey, if I had a penny for everyone doubting me, I'll make $1 million a month off a salary. Picture me rolling, go look at the gallery. I've been eating now, look at the calories. No, I've been out up on the road, trying to make it to my goals. Had a lot of friends in the past who done quit on me, had a fold. I remember being told, son, don't ever say it's sold. For the girls, for the cars, for the fame, for the riches, and the gold. Yeah, I've been chasing material things, I've been chasing my dreams. Stay close to the team, I don't ever need no reason to leave. Heard the birds in the trees, tell them it is a breeze. As you can see, I do it with ease, wanna make it them believe. Bad time that I came through, and I got one for the boy. Hey, now I'm finna ball out, step back, shoot for the score. Hey, one time for the one time, I'll rebound, I reround. In the meantime, I stack up, this win my reward. Motivation, all that hating that they doing, motivation. Staying winning, nothing less, ain't no consolation. Used to tell me that I couldn't, that's my motivation. Yeah, my motivation, motivation. All this money on my mind, that's my motivation. You be talking, but you not up in the conversation. They all wanting me to stop, that's my motivation. That you bought in my pan. From freestyling to recording in vans, can you please reinforce all my borders and bands? I should have put it towards some plans. Want a forest, gotta water some plants.
ตัวนี้มีชิงแค่2 เข็มขัดนะครับ IBF กับเซลซิตี้ท่านผู้ชมป้าเปลี่ยนนมแดงมานะครับตอนนี้ มาชีวิตนักมวยเป็นตำนานเลยครับโอปาสเดอะมาริวสนะครับท่านผู้ชม
Lord, please bless my mansion of cards. If ever challenge, let us camp in the car. Or hang a hammock from a branch in the park. A planet made of uninhabited parts. Being anonymous don't grant you some dark. Even astronomers keep a camera on Mars. Satellites track where you are and see you black as night, attack it with sparks. Fireworks are not a match for a star. And fire hurts, burns, blackens, and scars. Can still emerge, learned, attractive and charred from out the ashes of galactic barrage. Yeah, it gets savage where they traffic mirage. It ain't no magic day in back of its secret hatches and frauds. You gotta take it back to the start. You gotta tap and learn to rap from the heart. Yeah, yeah. All alone, think with fortresses made of stone, which is palaces made out of flesh and bone, waiting for our time to shine, to come on. Yeah, Lord, please bless my palace of bones. My soul call my skeleton home. It's on the phone. Get a receiver back to Tyrone. We made a pact. I'm going back home. Yeah, pack my bag, stagger back to the zone. With a bag full of daggers I've thrown. I'm like my own masochist. Slash my wrist with a poem. And when I'm gone, don't tamper with a sample my songs unless you're strong. Bicep emojis in the group chat. 5 sets of burpees don't disturb me if the booth black. I'm going through it, got a bunch of baggage on my roof rack. I have a lot of habits that produce that. They gon' put they tag on it. My condolences to the fast moments. Hope the solar system assists my slower mission and put some lag on it. Window to my soul parent inside. The crib where my spirit resides. Lyrics are die. I don't know what they thought this was, but I come through smoking. Smooth criminal like pounds, just told them with a squad get scolded. Walk with the Lord, not almond. Still might have to grill a brother like Foreman. When my dogs start rioting, leaves will be falling off trees. You'd think that it's autumn. Yo, I can't stand these rap boys, feel to eliminate all. I'm trying to raise this stack boy so tall that it might fall. Top striker, man, I lick off the goal, so anything I set, I achieve and more. Soon bring the man them on some kind of tour. No flicker bottles in my rider report. I don't know why they would step to the team. I know 7 man airborne like 5 beat. Come like this as some sci-fi scene when I lace this magic on these type of beats. I don't wanna hear no talk from a dweeb. You don't respect me if you don't pay my fees. If you don't respect me, then please better back out the way of this heat. I don't know what they thought this was, but I come through smoking. Smooth criminal like pounds, just told them with a squad get scolded. Walk with the Lord, not almond. Still might have to grill a brother like Foreman. When my dogs start rioting, leaves will be falling off trees. You'd think that it's autumn. I don't know what they thought this was, but I come through smoking. Smooth criminal like pounds, just told them with a squad get scolded. Walk with the Lord, not almond. Still might have to grill a brother like Foreman. When my dogs start rioting, leaves will be falling off trees. You'd think that it's autumn. Yo, step to the place where my cheers are with all 9 and I'm on a mad one. I don't want no attention from that girl if she ain't a bad one. Man try tell me the 3-5 come too stinky as Cali that packs from. And if I go broke, N95s and nitro slapped on. Soon put chef on the map, son. Don't put with too many brothers, they cap enough. Dog, I don't care about the past, that bad in the present, and you can get wrapped up. I don't deal with pests, man got no fertilizer for them. Go on then run up your mouth yet again, Joe get sent all the way up like Rem. That's right. Nah, that ain't the flex up. I got cheers on my feet, they're retro. They can act like they got bars. I got bars in my name like Esco, and I'll slap them off like Crespo. Got dish out the news like Metro, and it's punks know that I don't take joke. In person, they reject smoke. I don't know what they thought this was, but I come through smoking. Smooth criminal like pounds, just told them with a squad get scolded. Walk with the Lord, not almond. Still might have to grill a brother like Foreman. When my dogs start rioting, leaves will be falling off trees. You'd think that it's autumn. I don't know what they thought this was, but I come through smoking. Smooth criminal like pounds, just told them with a squad get scolded. Walk with the Lord, not almond. Still might have to grill a brother like Foreman. When my dogs start rioting, leaves will be falling off trees. You'd think that it's autumn.
Welcome to the wonder that is the Atlantis venue. It doesn't get any more unique than this. Alongside me, former world champion Johnny Nelson.
You tried to give me the slip, didn't you, my friend? There was no way I was going to miss this.
It's time for our tale of the tape. First up, the Boss. And they will have a power advantage here. Up against them, Freight Train. Get ready for these two heavyweights. Blink and it could be over.
Talk about hot seats in the house. I am so lucky to be sat where I am watching this fight live. I can tell my grandkids about this.
Up first is the Boss from the United States of America. They are the undisputed champion of the world. Last time we saw them in the ring, they won by a TKO. They'll be facing Freight Train from Mexico. Last time we saw them in action, they suffered a very tough KO. Let's see how they respond here.
Oh, pure bad blood.
Well, we're all set. Let's go into the ring for the classy Jimmy Lennon Jr.
This bout is scheduled for 12 rounds of boxing. In the red corner, from the United States of America, wearing the orange trunks with blue trim, undisputed champion, the Boss.
What a pleasure to be in this unique environment. Every seat has been taken. These two fighters promised us an offensive show. Let's see if they deliver. That jab doesn't find a home. How many more uppercuts can he take? How long will this individual be the king of the ring? Will they defend their undisputed title? Do you believe what we're seeing? Jab does not score. Relationship with their coach. They've been working together for a while now, and it's really paying off. Nice exchanges from both men in this round.
Perfectly matched, skill for skill, tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you, and so I've got to respect both of them more than happy.
Oh, look at that left jab. Starting to take some deep breaths now, but still fighting hard. Good-looking jab. A very competitive round with 10 seconds left. This may do it. We know they've got the advantage so far, but how does this match get turned around?
I seriously hope the judges kept their eye on this fight, because if they haven't, there's going to be absolute uproar.
The referee calling for seconds out. Unfortunately, this fighter not going to get more time to heal up and get a breather. Here we go for round two. After a really really strong round. Let's see if they can finish the job.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
Good counter punching. This is a historical moment. Not many boxers get to 50 fights. An absolute warrior. He threw a punch and just got countered. Caution is being thrown to the wind. This is a battle royale between two heavyweight bombers. And is this the beginning of the end? A nightmare start to this fight. Looks like trouble was averted.
It's been a tough round so far. It's been a tough round. What are they going to do? What do they tell him when he goes back to the corner? How are they going to get through this?
We're at the halfway point of this round, and both of these fighters have had their moments. Still could go either way.
Skill for skill, tap for tap. Just like a match made in heaven.
You can tell who's stronger and who's faster. The bravery being shown here is just incredible. Despite what the judges' scorecards read, there are no losers in this one. I promise you, all three judges here are going to give that round to you-know-who.
Dominance.
Let's get it started in round 3. That last round was huge for him, Johnny. How does he keep the momentum going?
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
We may be in for a short fight. This fighter, an absolute animal. Look at the KO percentage. Hold on to your seats, folks. The only fear you have with this heavyweight is has he punched himself out? There's a counter shot. A straight right just misses. To be a judge in this fight as both fighters have had their big moments.
They're so close, so close. How can you separate them? It's gonna...
And the boss has been dropped. I don't care who you are when you get caught with a body shot. 1, 2, 3, 4. They're back on their feet, but how long will they stay there?
Some fighters, when this happens, this can be heartbreaking. Some fighters, it makes them angry. Then they get back into the mix again. I want to know, what sort of character are we looking at here?
So we enter the final 10 seconds here in a pretty dominant display. Not over till it's open. And there's the bell to start round 4. His eyes look pretty clear here, Johnny. How do you think he's going to do after being knocked down in the last round?
Todd, listen to me. If I knock somebody down like that round, you know this round coming out? He's getting everything, full barrel because I know his legs are gone. So this, you watch what's going to happen. If he doesn't, I'll be very, very surprised.
Good counter punch. Can't make a mistake at the heavyweight level and not expect to be punished for it. This fighter does everything behind the jab. Their opponent has got to watch out for that. Straight right just misses. Gotta let your hands go a little bit. It's okay to be aggressive now. A little bit back and forth between these two fighters.
Perfectly matched. Skill for skill, tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you, and so I've got to respect both of them. More than happy.
Throws the jab, but it doesn't score. They need to be careful they don't punch themselves out here. Missing with that jab. You know the scorecards are going to be all over the place in this one. They've got the momentum. Time for the 5th round. That round was complete domination. Let's see if we can shake things up here in this round.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
Nice counter shot. They're entering the twilight years of their career now. How many fights do they have left in them? And this is a you hit me hard, I'll hit you hard type of fight. Perfect counter shot. Not a lot of punch. Whoa, wait a minute. And that'll do it. A knockout victory over Freight Train. We need to see that again. Some amazing boxing right there.
Where did that come from? What a...
You are right.
It happened. You saw it here live. A knockout win. Congratulations.
Ladies and gentlemen,
dolphins, stingrays, whales, oh my, and throw some boxers in there as well. We're underwater at the... First up, the boss from the... So much hype. We waited a long time, and now we've got this fight. Just misses with that jab. Got him with a left hook. Big right uppercut scores. Those counter punches have to hurt. The champion is back for another defense. Good counter punch. Body shot work is fantastic. That uppercut doesn't land. A chance to make history. A much better game plan. It's okay to take a knee.
What you see right there is a heartbroken fighter.
6, 7, 8.
Not a lot of punch output. Thought there might be more action here. What a nightmare scenario! And Freight Train goes down. You could see it in their eyes. They saw that punch coming, and there was nothing they could do.
That's lights out right there.
1, 2, 3, 4.
So it's... And there's the bell to start round 2. He couldn't finish him off in the last round. Let's see what this has in store for us.
What a knockdown. 1 minute. You need 1 hour to get over a shot like that. Now it's down to conditioning. Now it's down to mental strength and preparation. It's how you are going to deal with this.
You know, they have an amazing relationship with their coach. They've been working together for a while now, and it's really paying off. A straight right just misses. Good job defending the jab. Where was the defense? Disaster averted.
Now they've got to wake up. They've got to get on the back foot, clear the head a little bit, then jump back into it again. It's all about the hustle. Get back on it.
These two are the perfect dance partners.
Skill for skill, tap for tap. Just like a match made in heaven.
A straight right just misses. That uppercut just missed. Not a lot of punch output. Thought there would be some more action here. This round's still up for grabs with just 10 seconds to go. Pretty dominant round. There's the bell to start round 3. They've got all the momentum on their side after that last round. Let's see what they do here.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
historical moment. Not many boxers get to pin down those Freight Train. We wondered how good his chin was, but no one's chin's standing up to that shot.
I've got to see that again.
So back into the fray again, but how much do they have left?
What resilience to be down and to be back up again, to get yourself back into fight again, to show your fitness and determination. Maximum respect.
They've got to pick things up halfway through the round here.
Not the best start, but you know what? The cornermen, now it's down to them doing their job. Get through the round, regroup, right, freshen up, boom. Different tactics.
When are we going to see a jab from these two? A lot of effort being exerted here. Beautiful counter punch. Missing with that jab. Final 10 seconds here, and this has not been his round for sure. This next round is going to be crucial considering the knockdown we just witnessed.
I love the response though. Got back up, took a deep breath, thought, right, brush it off, get up.
On to the fourth we go. His eyes look pretty clear here, Johnny. How do you think he's going to do after being knocked down in the last round?
Oh, listen to me. If I knock somebody down like that round, you know this round coming out? He's getting everything, full barrel, because I know his legs are gone. So this, you watch what's going to happen. If he doesn't, I'll be very, very surprised.
You can't make a mistake at the heavyweight level and not expect to be punished for it. Now, we may be in for a short fight. This fighter, an absolute animal. Look at the KO percentage. Hold on to your seats, folks. With this heavyweight is has he punched himself out? The only fear you have with this fighter is has he punched himself out? And they figure out the combination to this safe.
Perfectly matched, skill for skill, tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you, and so I got to respect both of them more than happy.
Nice counter shot. Does everything behind the jab. Their opponent has got to watch out for that. That hook is parried away. Nice counter. Very close round with 10 seconds to go. The bell to start round 5. So the fight will continue. How do they turn things around?
They've had 1 minute to recover. Now they've got to bluff it. They've got to bluff it. They've got to come out now and style it out. Get on the back foot, jab, rest on the jab. Be smart and pop until your legs come back. Then put the pressure on.
Couldn't land that jab. Tried to score with that hook, but missed. No doubt the career is winding down. How many fights do they have left? someone punches that hard, you don't want to hold that thought. The defense failed them. And right back into the fray.
It's been a tough round so far. It's been a tough round. What do they do? What do they tell him when he goes back to the corner? How are they going to get through this?
I can't believe we're only halfway through the round.
They're so close, so close. How can you separate them? It's going to be a hard night tonight for the judges.
What heart, what desire, but at what cost? Did you see that? All hands on, and Freight Train goes to the canvas. Look at that shot to the head, and there's no way they were going to stand up to that one.
I need to see that again.
One, two, three, four, five, six, seven, eight, nine, 10. You're out.
So it's onward and upward after a knockout win here.
Well, there's no argument right there. You say it. Night.
สงสัยแฟนไอ้เหี้ยอ้วนฟันตรงข้ามในสนามมวยมันตะโกนด่าป้าเลยว่าบอกไอ้แกไอ้สัตว์เว้ยบอลกันส้นตีนเลยนะแขวนนวมดีกว่าบอกเลยอย่างนี้นะครับป้าได้ยินเขาก็โมโหมาบอกว่าเพื่อนกูนี่เนี่ยกำลังมาแลนด์บ้วยไอ้หมดรุ่นของมึงแล้วนะหมดรุ่นหมดยุคของมึงแล้วไอ้โปป้านะครับหมดยุคหมดรุ่นมึงแล้วไอ้ป้าดนะเพื่อนกูมาแรงโว้ยนะครับอายุห่างกันทั้ง10 ปีโดยประมาณนะครับคู่ชกของป้าในตอนนี้ท่านผู้ชมนวลเนิร์ดผมหัวเหิงงอกหมดแล้วป้าบริษัทอย่างนี้ต้องเดินโชว์แล้ว7Kดีไม่ล่วงตั้งแต่ยกก่อนหน้าท่านผู้ชมป้าแม่งเดินอย่างเดียวเลยพวกน็อกตั้งแต่ยกที่4นะครับท่านผู้ชมนะคะแนนมันเป็นรองยกสุดท้ายหรืออะไรกรรมการ3 คนบางทีให้คะแนนไม่ตรงกันวันนี้ตรงกันเป็นเอกฉันท์แล้วก็ยกที่4แต้มของป้าดเป็นรองแต่ผู้ชกอยู่แต้ม1นะครับยกที่4แต่ชนะน็อกเลยทีเดียวคือเวลาคลิปมันใกล้หมดท่านผู้ชมผมอยากให้ได้ดูกันมันสนุกกันนะดูเต็มๆก็เลยต้องรีบต่อยหน่อยครับสำหรับแมตช์นี้ประมาณนั้นเดี๋ยวจะอดดูช่วงสำคัญกัน